Hey guys, I am Kenny. This is Krento. It's been a while, and I apologize. It's been about a year. I had some people ask me about restringing the acoustic bass from Best Choice. I've got it over here. I apologize for not putting a video out sooner. That's my bad. I've had a pretty busy year. I think the last video I put out was actually a year ago. And a lot of things, a little bit of health issues happened. I created a card game, which I'm going to do a video on later. Bought a banjo, learning how to play that. Still learning on a bass. Still not very good at it, but I don't play in a band or anything. It's just fun to piddle around. Somebody had asked if I don't know how to play, why should people watch my videos about bass? And, well, that's not a bad question. It's still a passion, whether I know how to play or not. I still love the bass. I still love stringed instruments. I like the sound of a banjo, so that's why I picked one of those up. I have a bass ukulele because it's also a bass sound. I have a regular concert ukulele because they're fun, and when you go to the beach or whatever, it's easy to just pick up a ukulele and have fun to play. So that's, you see, I have a baritone now as well that my parents got me for Christmas. When I was in high school, I actually did play tuba, so I learned how to read in bass clef, which is probably what drew me to bass guitar, because I already knew how to read the notes. Now it's just a matter of putting two and two together. But anyway, one of the point of this video was to show restringing. Somebody had made a comment about me putting electric strings on my acoustic bass, and well, yeah. I don't see why that would not. But to appease those people, I picked up some acoustic strings. These are Ernie Ball. These are for acoustic bass. We're going to put these on the Best Choice bass today, and I'll show you how, as was requested. Again, apologize for the delay. I'll put out some more videos later, but for now, let's get to it. So, the light here isn't that great. I apologize again. I'm going to stop saying I'm sorry. So, we'll start here. There are a couple ways that you can start to change your strings out. You can use flush cutters and cut them. I'm not a fan of that because bad things can happen. But if they're dead and you're never going to use them again, go ahead and cut them. I don't recommend using like flush cutters. If you can, get some decent snips. These are Knipex. I love them. They can cut everything from your strings to a little nail. They're good, strong, love them. We're not going to cut strings today because here's why I don't like cutting strings. There are certain sounds that you can get out of old bass strings that you won't get out of new ones. And if that is a sound that you're interested in, don't throw away your old strings. Keep them. Take care of them and put them on later if you want. If you go into a studio or whatever, throw on some new strings. But we'll go ahead and just start unwinding them and taking them out. So we'll start up here. Doesn't matter which string you start on. Just get them loose, and pretty soon them right off. Just like that. There's the first string. Alright, so as you see, some of these are a little loose. This particular base is, these little nuts are 15 millimeter. So I just take a little socket, put it in there, tighten it up. Tighten these up. That's really loose. Remember, this base was really inexpensive. So get that tight. All right. Now we're all good and tight here. So, if you're wearing headphones, this is going to get a little painful. So, run these straight back. Again, if you're cutting, you can just snip the end off. But again, I recommend saving them. Just like that. Strings are off. It's a good chance to wipe off your fretboard and everything if you want to. If you want to get fancy, and I don't sand these down or anything like that. They've already got some marks in it from the E string. E and the A string have some scuffs on it. Just how it happens. So, one of the questions, what was I saying? I almost forgot. One of the questions that somebody asked me about, because the E string on these particular coated ones are thicker than normal. They asked me how needle nose pliers helped fit these, and it was brute force. Up here, I literally just put, I don't have them with me, I literally just put the one end of the needle nose in here and just opened it with like 2 hands and just rawed it up until it fit. That's all I did. So here we go with some acoustic strings. Now, more than likely, you've either seen or have handled an open pack of strings. They're marked E string, A string. Let me do this. That light's bad. Sorry about the glare. But they're marked A string, D string and G string. So it's easy enough. So here on the end, you'll see there's 4 holes. You run your strings through there and up and around, and that's how you restring. I'm gonna go the G string first. No real reason. This is the phosphorus. Yeah, phosphor bronze acoustic bass string. So we're gonna run it if you got a little pair of pliers, it'll help. Sorry about the streak. Let me show you. So that little notch goes right in there, just like that. Carry it up. This is A. This is your E. It's furthest over. All right. E, A, D, G. Notice how they're off-centered. All basses are going to have it off-centered that way. Pretty much all stringed instruments are going to have it off-centered, just to make it so the strings are as straight as possible. So we're going to circle once and down, and that's it. So we're going to twist these this way so that the string's going around here, okay? It's clockwise. So like I said, you turn it up to undo and turn it down. We'll cut this later. Again, get you some nice cutters. We got the D, it's a little thicker. Okay. Again, go straight through. This one's gonna be here. Make sure that you're in the right spot on the nut. G, D, A, D, A, E. This is the D string again. Twisting down, down. All right. Get your A string. It's a little thicker. We're playing with basses, it's thick strings. Alright, so pull it up a little bit, the thicker the strings, and it still goes right in. So now we're going here. This time we're going to go around. This time we're going to go around this way. All right, because now we're gonna go counterclockwise. Now we got the one more string. Last string, string 4. It's our big one. It's the E. Again, find your hole. Pliers. Pull it up. Again. Put it straight up like a 90 degree. See that? Now, it's thicker on the end, but it'll still go in. Okay? So this is your E tuner. There we go. So I tried to make it so that the string went over. Okay? The way I know it holds in, E string isn't under as much pressure and tension as the others. So, and now we're strung out of tune. Let's fix that. Get you a tuner. I got a few of these sitting around the house. This is just the only one I was able to find. All right, see how that went out of tune that fast? Strings need time to stretch, especially bass strings, they're super thick. So, just like that, we're restrung. So now we can start to snip. Unless you want to do the whole thing where they're all sitting out. I don't like that. Boom. Cleaned up. Don't mind the buzzing. I never said I could play. I just said I had fun. So, there's your restringing video as promised. There was a couple people that asked. So I hope this helps. Again, it's just an acoustic bass. Make sure you're paying attention to which holes from the top, E, A, D, G. These line up. Let's see if I can get a picture of that. Well, my video stopped recording there. Well, what I was saying is one of the things you want to pay attention to when you're stringing is E, A, D, G, E, A, D, G. One of the things that I learned was I string from the inside out, inside out. If you string from the outside in, it kinks on the head. So you want to keep all 4 strings going straight. It has to go around. So this one goes up and around, and then follow this up and around, and the up and around. Make sense? Can you see that? When I first strung my bass, I did that wrong. It's so that this doesn't kink, because this will go up and it'll turn to the side and it puts understrain. You want to be straight. Alright, thanks again. I will put out more videos. It won't be another year. I've got a couple things that I wanted to do videos on. Again, I mentioned a card game that I put out. It's not out, but I made one and had it printed. And some cool RC stuff, as you've seen in the background a few times. We'll talk about that. And like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We hit 100 subscribers. I really appreciate that. That was a surprise. I didn't think I would see 100, especially after not uploading for a year. But people care. So it was nice of them. Stay healthy, stay safe, have fun. Have a good one. Bye.